Welcome to Inner Alchemy. My name is Marizela. In the previous video, we began exploring what faith really is, and we understood that faith is not hope, not desire, and not positive thinking. Faith is inner certainty. Faith is conviction. And today we're going to go a little deeper into this because faith does not live in the mind. Faith is a state of being. Many people believe that having faith means thinking something many times, but true faith goes beyond thought. Faith occurs when your mind, your body, and your emotions enter into coherence, when your whole being begins to align with the same inner truth. Faith is not only believing in an invisible force. Faith is also understanding that there is an order, a mechanism, and an intelligence behind creation. When you begin to understand how the universe works, faith stops being a blind act and becomes natural response to understanding. Faith is not born from believing in the invisible. Faith is born from understanding how the universe works. When real faith is present, your body relaxes. Your breathing becomes softer. Your nervous system calms down. There is no urgency. There is no desperation. There is no pressure. There is an inner sense of stability. That is faith. Faith is trusting in an invisible force, and that trust gives you inner freedom. When you trust in an invisible intelligence greater than yourself, when you accept that there is an invisible force sustaining life, something profound happens. You stop carrying the weight of having to do everything yourself. You surrender to the process. And surrendering is not giving up. Surrendering is trusting. When you surrender to this understanding, you begin to live an internal sense of relief because you're no longer trying to control every step. You begin to know internally that everything arrives at the perfect moment. And from that space, you simply live. Faith is coherence. It is when what you think, what you feel, and what you hold internally begins to vibrate in the same direction. When this happens, the signal you emit to the universe becomes clear, and the universe responds to clear signals. Faith is not forcing yourself to believe. Faith is not repeating words to convince yourself. Faith is allowing a truth to settle within you. That is why faith is not imposed. Faith is cultivated. There is a big difference between saying, "I wish this would happen," and internally saying, "I believe." Faith moves from "I wish" to "I believe." And when you enter into "I believe," your energy changes because you're no longer waiting. You are internally positioning yourself in certainty. When you trust, you relax. When you relax, you flow. When you flow, your energy expands. And many times you begin to feel a sense of lightness, openness, and calm. That state is the doorway to joy. Joy is not euphoria. Joy is expanded peace. Faith is not something you do. Faith is something you are. And the more you inhabit the inner state of certainty, the more natural creation becomes. In the next video, we will explore how faith directly activates manifestation and why even a small but sustained faith can move mountains. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and leave me in the comments what does faith mean to you in this moment of your life. I see you in the next video.